Okay, thank God again I showed discipline because we made a few mistakes in turn 19. For a start, he couldn't plant there because even though he's disrupted, it's a potential. So he would have had to stay a HQ. The only effect, he didn't move, so the only effect that has is he won't have 2 range this turn. But over here, it got a lot more complicated. The situation to reverse was that he was there, they were here, and they were like that. And the HQ was back here. And what I did was I spent an action. I think they were disrupted. I spent an action and attacked with those 2 and then threw the artillery in. And even though the artillery could barrage that hex, it can only add its fire to the attack if one of the units is in command of the HQ. And of course its command range is now 1. Even when it was 4, it still wouldn't have been. So extraordinarily, even though it could barrage the hex, it cannot support the attack. Therefore, it would have been 14, got the mortars, reveal artillery, don't have artillery, so 3 doubled to 6 makes 14 to 8, greater than but not the weapons, would have resulted in no effect. That's that. No effect. So that means they don't move, he can't advance into the hex, so he'll advance, I suppose, like that, or no, I think probably maybe like that. No, that would have been alright, because he was disrupted and then close assaulted, he can infiltrate. And that's as far as we would have got, which meant he could have moved. So he would move to there, HQ to there. And we don't have the hex. Sad but true. And so I don't completely balls it up, I just checked the video again. He was definitely disrupted before we launched the attack. Okay. Why worry about it? Well, I thought this game was impossible to win, and I think we're on the precipice of winning it. And the fact that I've done it on video would make for Peleliu what the Patterson-Gimlin film made for Bigfoot. That there is a strategy that with enough luck works. Anyway, so we have a new deck. Tradition. We've got to stick to tradition. It works. It works. Cut. Now, what are we hoping to achieve in this turn? We're at the same, essentially the same situation we're in last turn. And whereas now, red, not blue, but red or purple redeploys, musters. We have got a situation now where, because we're 3 away from him, a reinforcement will likely show up in C9 instead. This is all about being aware of the AI and working it. So now, if a reinforcement event comes out, it's going to go to there, most likely. So we're covered from that now. So there's less dramas with the events, but now we don't want purple, brown or green, preferably, mustering, reinforcing. But we could have red, not purple's fine, green, blue, brown, yeah. We could have red or purple can now muster, whereas last turn, if it did it, disaster would have held us up. Not disaster, but it would have just meant we have to fight. And as we just learnt over here, like we've been back, we had this hex dead to right several turns ago, so I almost said it. Crappy things happen. All right. No landings, event. Check for Japanese infiltration. Place a Japanese unit unrevealed in an unoccupied position hex not in Japanese communication. There is not, to my knowledge, any unoccupied positions not in Japanese communication. So that is an event you can keep throwing at us. Now the fire card. We got a green M. We got a green M, but we didn't get brown, and we've still got an event to go, so let's step through them. Okay, red R. Resupply if in a fire zone. No, we're out of his. He's empty. Only other occupied red is here, and we're not in his fire zone. We wouldn't have even been in it if we had taken that hex. Okay. Redeploy. He is 1, 2, 3 away. He could redeploy to that hex and be 2 away. So he will. 1, 2. He redeploys, and now they're down to 5 artillery positions manned because we just destroyed that one. And that leaves 7, and 2 of them are now unmanned. These 2. Red over there can't redeploy, so then it is reinforce. If they're empty and we're within 3, there is none like that. So that is the end of that. That's red. Purple. Purple is a non-special action shooting and can hit leaders. So he's looking for diamonds. Doesn't get any. Doesn't reach that far. If it was machine guns, he would have got him. Any other purples? He can shoot out to there, to there. That's that purple position, so no. And there are no purples left over here. We just got the last one. Green M. All right. Fire with machine guns. Fire with machine guns. Blast. So he will hit him and disrupt him. That ended the blasé. We can stop him from threatening us. We'll just kill him. Yeah, good luck with that. This green position can shoot with machine guns. He is looking for a diamond, and he can reach a triangle or a circle. What about him? He can hit him. You son of a bitch. Catastrophic loss number 20, F27. F27. And we're already already disrupted anyway. So that's the greens that are filled. More to fire with him. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not a mountaintop position, so he doesn't do the big one. So we're outside of that. And then it's muster, reserve unit and depth marker if in communication and unit within 3 hexes. Not him, but definitely him. So he will get a unit and a depth marker. Right there. So that ends the greedy option of trying to run up the road. And that's the fire card. Second event. Ooh, the dogs. War dogs reveal Japanese unit and marker closest to a US unit. A free reveal. Well, we've got these already revealed. And the closest one is this one. Oh, prick. So we could kill him. But we haven't got demolitions. Demolitions held us up over here too forever. The bloody demolitions. Alright. HQ phase. Still can't plant him. Do I want to plant him? Nah. Nah. And nah. So no garrisons. We get our 2 actions. We got no support markers. So it's move. Move. Right. Well, my plan up here was going to be to tiptoe through the tulips onto him. But that isn't going to happen. So we're going to have to pull our good forces away. How do we block it off? Think about this, Eric, before they reinforce. If we could cut them off, then the only way they would reinforce is if they could draw communication. I don't think we can cut them off because they're always going to be able to draw through that position. So we just have to go for it. We have to go 1, 2, 3. We have to go 1, 2. We have to go 1, 2. 1, 2. One, two, three. I didn't plant that HQ. didn't plant him. So where did I want to put him? Maybe there. Or he could go 1, 2, 3. Yep, do that. Down the road. Alright. Next. This needs to be flanked. So if we attack him with 7, actually he only needs 3. So if we attack him with those 2, we will have 5 mortars and the flank dead. And that means he can move in. And those 3 are cubed. He loses his disruption. He can move under him. Actually, they will move to there while that red position is empty. He will go up. He will fire green circle. Bloody hell. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He will fire purple diamond, or at least we got the purple. He's disrupted. He's the only thing that hasn't, that I might want to do something with down here. Not doing anything up here. Get rid of his disruption. Cube. Action. Move. Move. Jump onto him with his free action. Jump onto him, into there. Tank stops in jungle. Tank stops in jungle. Artillery to there. HQ stops in jungle. 2. That's all we're going to get done there. That means we still have an action. And we'll spend him there. Sorry, I don't know if you saw that. I'm concentrating. Patterson Gimlin. 1, 2. That was the spare action. That is the end of turn 20. He should have lost his disruption. Bugger. He won't disrupt us.